Did you think it was?
Is this working? It is working. How you doing, people? Welcome to the stream. I'm a couple minutes late because I was making a coffee. So there. Fles, Lena, Dark Seraphina, Tash, Skellington, Ravicus Maximus, Clown Prince, Goth, Pirate, and Snake Buddy. How you doing? Welcome in. Whew, I made it. Here's a ninja button. Smooch, how you doing?
Hey, listen.
Who was that? DJ did a fart. I'm present. Tony Silver's in the chat. Give her a shout out if you're not following already. Fix your life quickly. Still got food in my face somehow. And that was ages ago. Cat Dog, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. To run up the stairs really, really fast to get to the next scene. Because I was in a hurry to make my coffee. I'm not going to drink it already. I nearly did then, but it's lava, so we're not doing that. We'll drink this instead. King Viper, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Still adjusting stuff on my desk. And I cut myself. Son of a bitch. Oh man, I nearly did a Lurk While You Work stream today, but I ran out of time. There is not enough hours in the day to keep up with everything, so that was unfortunately cancelled, but there should be one tomorrow. Also, I might have upset someone on YouTube. I mean, what can you do? Can I share the link? Open link. Oh, that's Discord. I can't do that. Save image? Oh, I can't do it. Oh, it's funny anyway. Basically, someone tried to troll, as had never happened before. Obviously, no one would possibly troll on the internet, especially not a teenager who thinks he's fucking clever. I posted a short of where Dragon killed me, and it's Paul is too good. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Thank you very much indeed for the resub. Massively appreciated. Welcome in. I'll get to the point in a minute. Most of us lurk anyways. Fair enough. Thank you very much. We've got a new Dragonborn. Dobbs, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Pretty sure he's only going to feel a bit stupid once he figures out you managed to make and execute work from 100% health, right? Gravy, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. No, anyway, someone was on fucking YouTube and they decided to do the usual thing. Like, instead of understanding what the fuck was going on, they was like, what are you doing that for? And then if you look at their channel, there's nothing but dummy humps. So obviously they're just mocking you because they've got nothing else better to do. And they're about 12. H.G. Wells, thank you very much indeed for the resub. Massively appreciated. Welcome in. Merry Mud Crab. And, I've mentioned this before. This isn't to discriminate against anybody or make fun of people's appearances, but when it comes to Facebook, for example, if someone is acting a twat and looks like a twat, the first thing you're going to do is mock them, right? You know, the typical meathead types of all the tattoos and their fucking status dog right up at the camera acting all hard. You get people like that trying to give you shit on the internet. You're like, really? And it's too easy, right? So, while not judging anybody, when someone comes to me and starts giving me shit for no good fucking reason, and I think, do you know what? It would be so easy. I try not to, but I did today. I'm almost finished with the new Lazy Sorc. How do you unlock Class Master for the banner? You need to... there's lots of different ways to do it, so I put scribing in the chat, but the easiest way for me was Infinite Archive. I just lived in there and unlocked loads of them. Crooks, how you doing? JL, how you doing as well? This dude was like, oh, why are you executing from that much for? Blah, 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 blah. You know, the usual shit. The usual... It's not a real question. They're just mocking you because they think you're stupid. So I put, oh my god, I got rickrolled. Now, if you know which one I'm talking about, that's why. And he's going to assume it's because he's tall and ginger. It's not. It's because you're a twat. You need to collect 50 class scripts. You do. But I went into Infinite Archive and got loads of them. And they carry across your account as well. So if you get them on different characters, it doesn't matter. You can eat them and it'll fill your whole account. Vidjix, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. So yeah, when an edgy, spotty teenager decides to give you shit on the internet, you should never respond. But once in like 200,000 or 300,000 or so stupid messages, I do one. And that one was funny. So fuck it. I don't care. He's going to get back to me and act like I'm the problem. Full out gaslight, usual tactics, or delete it. I enjoyed it. I had fun. It's a known troll, so I just thought, that's easy. What can you do? Drinking coffee count as drinking coffee. Zion Ninja Slay Demon, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Boing. I mean, if someone's making fun of you and they look like Peter Griffin, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna accept it and be sad? Are you gonna argue back? Or are you going to point out that they look like Peter Griffin? You shouldn't do that. You shouldn't do it. It's too easy. Hatchet, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hello. How you doing, Ken? Welcome in. Damn it, Samsung. The drinking coffee count as drinking water. Technically, yes. Well, it's got water in it. It has different effects than water. I've got water here. Look. A bottle. But it's just so much fun. It fucking is. Like, it's playground stuff, isn't it? If someone makes fun of you, the first thing you do is make fun of their face. So here's a tip. If you're going to troll the fuck out of people on the internet and be an absolute shit canoe because it's your hobby and you've got nothing else to do and no friends and your mum hates you in the fucking face and wishes you weren't born, if you're one of those people, don't show your face. Because as soon as you show your face, someone's going to take the piss out of it. Simple as that. And that's the problem. I've cut myself, fuck's sake. And they do it all the time. Facebook is the worst for it. People actually try and insult each other while showing their own face. Like, dude, you just opened yourself up for insult. I mean, I'll get insulted all the time anyway. It's my job, but it's a tip. The Sun in the Guild Hall. Buddha, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Have a shout out, Buddha. When using a sword and board, is there a difference between using a sword or axe or mace? No, no difference whatsoever. If anyone tells you any different, they're wrong. The only time it's different is if you're using dual wield. I set your almost immortal warrior up earlier this afternoon. I don't know if it's bugged or Winter's Respite wasn't activating with a big circle. Any ideas? Thanks. Without looking at your actual build and the order that you've put the stuff in, I can't give you that answer. I would double check you've got everything in exactly the right place because it's made very, very specifically in order for that to fire. That only works if you've got it exactly right with the buttons in the right places. McDade, what are you still doing here? I thought you quit the world. How you doing? Welcome in. Jesse, also welcome. It's been a while. It has. In hindsight, you shouldn't, but in reality, roast the hell out of them and make them rethink all of their life choices. Exactly. I mean, generally speaking, when you do this for a living, especially if you're in a position I'm in at the moment, you will get a lot of positive and negative, we won't call it feedback, that's not what it is, messages. Most of them don't get through. Most of them get blocked by the bot. But once in a while, people try a little bit sneaky to get around it, and they get there. And you think, do you know what? I don't have time to answer to all those fucking shitbags. You don't. With 77,000 people on there, if everyone asked a question all at once, and you tried to spend 1 minute on every single person, it would take you way over 50 days without eating, sleeping, or shitting before you could stop and take a breath. It's your birthday today? I was talking! Happy birthday another day. Happy birthday, dude. Welcome in. Had to swap control pads. Happy birthday, Bit and Cake in the chat for Cat Dog. Never quit the world, just stop the game because dad and prioritize my health and well-being, so join streams, etc. when I can. Excellent. Welcome in. Hopefully you're doing better now. So, yeah, McDade, I upset someone on the internet today because they decided to just be a troll, the usual stuff. You know, the usually edgelord shit where they're just like, yeah, what are you doing that for? I'm cooler. Did your mum say that? Those ones. And it was, got to look around and see if there's any tall ginger people. I don't care what you look like. It doesn't make a difference to me. It's just if you're going to use your face when you insult me, I'm going to use the face back. And it just had this image of him being tall and ginger and edgy. And I just replied with, oh my god, I got rickrolled. And that's it. I'm done now. I'm finished. You shouldn't have done it. I know how it is. I get told to do what I do, and I just tell them, you can do what I do. No, go stub your toe. Yeah, I don't normally respond to trolls. I normally just leave them. It's quite amusing to see how desperate people get and how hard they try. The edgy ones occasionally, if they do something just exhaustingly fucking stupid, I just think, you know what? I'll just say something. That's it. Thanks for the happy birthday. You are welcome. Bit and Cake in the chat again, people. It's Cat Dog's birthday. I don't know which end it is, but one of them is going to eat cake. You've seen the cartoon. Boing! I have no idea what I was doing on this character or why I logged onto him. We're swapping. Oh, wait. Tribute rewards. Awesome cartoon. It is. Very strange, but also very funny. We're talking yesterday about what's funny and what's not. Humor's subjective. No, it's not. If it's funny, it's funny. In that case, I just need a one-handed weapon, and I'll have the cleric build done, and I'm falling over the Lunar Bastion set. I abused the hell out of it. I told you you'd get it done. Good shit. You've never seen it? How have you never... I don't believe you. You'll get away with it once because it's your birthday, but I don't believe that you're going to have a name like Cat Dog and not see Cat Dog. There are some emotes to be earned. Twitch is being twitchy again. There are what? There are some emotes... Oh, the hype train is active, apparently. Didn't make any sounds. We've got a hype train, people. You got to do something about it. Bits and subs and stuff. The sound should be on. It is on. It's fucked. Oh, well. Farmface, where are you? People in the chat. People that watch the channel on a regular basis. People who may or may not use the YouTube channel. Why would I be executing on a Templar build from 100% health? Why would I be doing that? Would there be a build involved, or would I just be being stupid? Feel free to shout the name of it if you know it. Because it works? Inaccurate. I mean, it does in that particular build. Just from what I know, I would say that the one-bar build, nope. Only Beams! Exactly! Put exclamation point Only Beams in the chat. That build was designed to make it so that it did a shit ton of damage from the get-go, and then escalated massively as it got to execute. Rather than just using it because it's there, I used it and made it work. It was mad. The problem was people struggled with 2-bar builds. The problem was they couldn't figure out when to swap from spam build to execute, so I made a build that is both 2-bar and your executors, you're spammable throughout, at the same time as making it very, very, very easy to use. So for people that wanted to try 2-bar stuff, I've given you a build that is so simple, it will guide you into 2-bar stuff with little to no effort whatsoever. Just swap one skill, swap back. That's it. Only fans, I mean Beams. It's Beams. Obviously, DJ, you're trying too hard. I actually responded to someone that tried too hard today already, and this has been a very stressful Monday, so I wouldn't try. Just from what I know, I've read that one already. I assume I'm not allowed to join this question. You can assume correctly, yes. They've already answered it. What the fuck was I doing? Maelstrom again? Oh, we don't want to do... Should we do... Do you know what? I'm swapping out. We're going to do Maelstrom on Only Beams. Because we're not allowed to use it. The internet said. You doing the thing? Yep. Who was that? It's Glitter and Ghost. Haven't seen you for fucking ages. Where have you been? Welcome in, people. How you doing? Thank you for the raid. Much appreciated. If you're not following Glitter and Ghost already, what's wrong with you? Scared of ghosts, aren't you? Do it. Fix it. Quickly. Don't be dead claw. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. What were you playing? Tell me you were playing Oblivion. Definitely Oblivion. I've been non-stop working. Join the fucking club. It's fucking mental right now. And there's loads of stuff coming too. Right, this, people, for those that were confused. I've got no target dummy, so I can't even shut. I have got one. The point of this is to just wall down and do this. That's it. That's all you have to do. You're playing Elden Ring. Nice. All you need to do is just beam all the time. And I'm going into... What's it going? Maelstrom? We can do Maelstrom, can't we? Easy peasy. We'll get dead. Please tell me it's set to vet, otherwise I've got to do this thing again. Social, group, vet. Brilliant. Howlin' Scrap, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. How far have you got in Elden Ring? Fucking love it. I'm on my... I say I'm on my third playthrough. I've played through it 3 times, and then I haven't touched it since because I haven't had time. But, absolutely loved it. I do plan on playing Oblivion though, never been in it before. Do you know how many people I've encountered lately that have never, ever played Oblivion before? I've spoken to thousands of people over my time as a creator about people that play Elder Scrolls games. And it comes to light recently that nearly no one's played Oblivion. Good timing then. It's a good job they did it. Not very far, I just started. I won't give you any spoilers. You're going to love it. Both games, in fact. Boing. It's June where I am. Where are you? Play Skyrim, then Oblivion. I mean, that's the wrong order, but it doesn't really matter. They're two separate stories anyway. I mean, there's stuff in there, but no spoilers. Played Morrowind, then Skyrim, and I've never played Oblivion. That is the same thing for most people. I mean, most people actually played Skyrim first, and they tried Morrowind. They couldn't get past the first sort of hour or so, because it's older graphics, bro. Whatever, you don't like games. And then most people didn't even bother playing Oblivion. Neither have I. Skyrim was my first one. FIFA and Need for Speed were always the games I went to growing up. Now it's RPG flat out. Dude, get Oblivion, play it. You're gonna fucking love it. Not only was it a good game in its time anyway, but it's good to revisit it in its new visual form, because it feels to people now, seeing it for the first time, like it did for us then. It's really, really good. Playing it right now, good. If you missed the trailer, go to my YouTube channel, it's there. My first Elder Scrolls game was Skyrim, then ESO. It is the same for most people, because people that didn't play games because they decided that it was too cool to play games. You know, people got bullied for playing games, remember? And now the bullies play games too. And then they show off in McDonald's about their DPS on their Wizards and Dragons game. Go figure that one out. Remember when they shouted nerds? Anyway, Skyrim in its prime, obviously when it first released, and a couple of years after, that is the kind of turning point. Before then, a bit more, yeah, a bit kind of, but at that point in time, we're talking the Grand Theft Auto, the fucking Skyrim, COD, and all that kind of stuff that was already popular, but just went full-on hype from then onwards, introduced a fuck ton more people to games, so there's a lot missed. Some people look backwards, some people don't. And the ones that don't look backwards, obviously missed Oblivion. Started Morrowind, feel old saying it. You don't need to feel old saying it, dude. I did as well. I started in 2002 on Elder Scrolls games. Morrowind was banging. Good chillin', would like to play Oblivion, but download, got 2 days left. Shit internet subpuck because I don't even need the net on it now. Dude, you need to tell those people, sort it out. Tell them. Say, look, you need internet to play the Elder Scrolls Online. Otherwise, I'll tell them, mum. I'll tell them. Ah, you dickhead. Anyway, this is called Only Beams, and you do beams from 100% health. Dead. Imagine it working all the way through the health bar. Come on then, Jeff. Nope. Where's the scamp? Oh, there you are. Been playing Path Exile and D4 flat out. D4 is fucking insane. Mind you, 2 and 3 were insane. And that's the sad part, is that people missed all that stuff. At least they can join it now, I guess. Who knew games would be more important than movies? You say it fortunate enough to have access to games really young. That's also true. Again, this is designed to help people get into 2-bar builds, and it's designed to make things very, 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 very fucking simple. So look, wall of elements and beam. Imagine that. Imagine it actually working because someone's crazy enough to try it. Rather than listen to the dismiss police going, you can't do that. Your mum can't do that. Devil Games are just class. D3 was insane, but dead now. No new seasons. I mean, it's dead if you consider it's constant, ever-changing seasons. But as a game to play, it's not dead. You can still play it. Loads of people still do. Just that they're not changing the seasons anymore because they're obviously focusing on the D4 stuff. A dead game is something that gets completely shut down. It's still there. Boing. And people still play the fuck out of it. Just there's no chase anymore. That's all. What up, Zion Ninjas? Coyote Astronaut, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Dude, I'm on Only Beams. I'm not allowed, though. Fun Please said. They said, why am I beaming from 100% health? We didn't actually. Said 51%. Rather than understanding that the dragon just put me through the floor. Pew pew, right? Thank you, you're welcome. What build is this? Ah, just put the link in the chat for you. That is called Only Beams. But what about when June hits? Well, we'll wait and see, won't we? I'm obviously going to be working on that because it's my design in the first place. I'm going to be working on all the designs, and maybe some will be altered, maybe some won't. Yeah, but they're nerfing Jesus Beam. Whoever told you that is full of shit. They're not nerfing anything. That is not nerfed. Quite the opposite, actually. I love it when things change, though, because I get to adjust. That is the wrong food. Why is my no food on? I'm not supposed to be using tripods, Rip. I'm supposed to be using magic pots. Yeah, but the seasons are just repeat old ones. ESO is maybe something I come back to as well. About 3 years of content to catch up on. The new stuff that's coming is insane, dude. Put YouTube in the chat. I know you know where it is anyway, but subclassing is fucking mental. I tested it before it was announced, and then tested it on the original, or the starting point of PTS as well, and I'll continue to do so until it goes live, but the different stages that it's had so far is fucking great. But it's not going to be good for people that are scared about choices. People that are scared of choices will get confused. But, lucky for them, you don't have to change anything. It's an option. If you want to customize your builds further and start introducing other class skills, you can. If you don't want to, you can do that too. So, it's a win. Win for everyone. Has there ever been an actual nerf in the game? What, an official absolute nuke for anything for no reason whatsoever? Officially, the only thing that has ever received that as an actual nerf rather than adjustment would be the PvP side of Azure Blight. The PvE side, however, I mean, over time got actually boosted. But people make up what they want to put in the calculator so they can make up what they can get out. Oh shit, Murphs don't lie. No, but you can rig the equation in order to make sure you get the answer you want. Lazy Tank trauma. Lazy Tank didn't get fully nerfed. I made it stronger. Oh, I nearly got it. I ate it. He's down. I fucking nuked him. Do a move, do a move, do a move. Aha. Not quite. So, the reason I said do a move is because if he's using abilities, he won't actually sit down if he's in the 75% zone. Your thing? Fuck it. Ah, playing whack-a-mole now. 25% he's going to sit down. Ah, you motherfucker, he went straight to 25%. Hit him too hard. Zerblight was too OP in PvP. It was, but instead of adjusting it for balance... I mean, they did adjust it for balance in PvE. But instead of adjusting it for balance in PvP, they were like, do you know what? We're just going to fuck it off. That's the only thing. Outside of that, no. I mean, remember the healer stuff that was changed? The bubbles? Where people made it... People were sad enough to think they can make a petition to change it. Little did they realize it was one of the best changes they've ever had to that skill. Is what it is. Stupid people rule the world, remember? Hi, Zard Ninjas. Olympian, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Stop it. No. Wamasu! Jesus Beam! Now, I know how easy it is just to apply a Jesus Beam and use it at the wrong health percentage. This is not like that. This build was designed to deliberately take advantage of using it at any point in time, and it will be stronger the less health it has, regardless. Bloodthirsty and the actual skill itself kick in at lower health, so it's just fucking disgusting. You could press that button at any time on any other build, yes, but you will not get the same results. He's like, you tell me what sets you use. I could, but it's even easier if you just use the video. Put Only Beams in the chat. Lots of people are confused about builds and they think it's just the gear. It's not. There's a massive combination of things that you have to consider when constructing a fully functioning and successful build outside of your own skill set, obviously, because you mustn't be dead. Everything you need to know is in the video. I can't repair myself. Fuck, 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 fuck. I can. Haha! Done. Also, welcome to the stream, Power. See, that's what you're supposed to do, people. When you ask questions in the chat, if you've never been in before, you start off with hi, which is great. You did it correctly. Those other people, they didn't. Yeah, you know the ones we're talking about. Them. Those people. Is my headset dying? Really? Thanks. No worries. You're welcome. Rash is shocked. How can you be shocked here? Oh, rip. Did I kill everything? Apparently so. Yeah, those ones, right? Lazy Sorc tank, though. You're not wrong. Don't scream at me because you'll interrupt my fucking beam. I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for it to fucking stun me. Didn't do it. Good. I hesitated too much in that fight. I was worried about her stunning me. Because my healer's tied to the beam. Also need to make sure I've got this right. That was lucky. Ones that sell their cars with a V8 when it's only a V4? Yeah, those ones. Love that. He's on Ninjas. Rach, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. You're not healing him, so stop. The new update to the Jesus Beam so far on PTS, by the way, which I kind of saw before it was going to happen, so I didn't say anything. I didn't spoil it. Is fucking nuts. Very, very cool. Ah, there you are. Land in the fire, you'll like it. Doesn't matter if I miss a light attack because it doesn't do anything anyway. Not on this one, apart from a glyph, which is already fired. Lazy Sorc Ninjas. Turtle Swatter, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Rach and Turtle Swatter, you both get a ninja button. Shady McMuckman, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the sub, even. Resub. That was a dodgy place to stand. You are an absolute legend. Don't tell the fun, please. 66 months on the bounce. Thank you very much indeed. You must like it here. Hey, where'd all my subs go? We were over 600 yesterday. What the fuck happened? Twitch, give it back. There's a lot of months. That is a lot of months. 66 months is almost a lot of days. It's almost as much as many. It's in the many category. Die, please. Bastard. I interrupted. I disagree. I didn't interrupt him. Not a chance. I have to be very careful because my only heal is my beam. Growing fond of your channel. Thank you very much. Did you see my local daily troll today? That was fun. I had fun with that. I really enjoyed it. What, 5.5 years, something like that. What's the name of the Jesus Beam spell? It's called Radiant Glory. 5 gifted subs from Shadiest McMilkman. Thank you very much indeed. Massively appreciate bit and cake in the chat. We have a dead dragonborn, people. Let's fucking go. Where's the buttons? You have no idea how hard that is to do while running backwards in a big spider fight. You know the rules, people, to fight sets again from scratch. If you kill the dragonborn, you'll take their place to stream. I have to kill you instead. Thank you very much. You're a legend. I've ruined my burst then. It's your fault. He's dead anyway. Fuck him. Oh, missed. Just got here? You did. 285 gifted subs in total ever since you started watching the stream. Thank you very much. Splat. We got some of our subs back, people. We were over 600 yesterday. And then Twitch obviously had some monthlies fall off. And then it went, no, we're going to change the number today. Bastard. Boing. Troll. I'm on the wrong one. No, I'm not. What the fuck? I've forgotten where they spawned. I forgot. VMA Link, thank you very much. Most watched video on the entire YouTube channel. Enjoy. The Dawnbreaker is not to do the damage. It was to give me the extra weapon and spell damage. I'm not interrupting him. I'll wait. No, he's going to die anyway. Risk it. Easy peasy. Anyone on Twitch does that. Someone should really do something about that bug. They really should. Can we go here, actually? Oh, good. Rip. I guess you'll save a lot of subclass builds for the future videos, but do you have one in mind you can tell? No spoilers. You will get no spoilers. None. Patreon support is where you get spoilers, if you have very specific perks for it. Outside of that, nope. You have to wait and see. Nothing's live yet anyway, so it makes no difference. Things could change. They even changed today. Wait for the clickbait Nightblade nerfed videos because they lost 2.2% crit chance so far on something that's been adjusted. Could still change. They still have the ability to slow down the build. Got me first clear in VMA. Nice! I'm in trouble. Oof, that was really close. Thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Very risky. You ever try Only Beams in PvP? Yeah, of course I did. Fun as fuck. I think Mike even used it in PvP. It's really funny watching people send you whispers, though, when they die. Oh, you shouldn't be using that for 100% health. Who said? It doesn't say it does no damage. It says it does more at lower. What you shouldn't do is you shouldn't let me get your health low. Hate these witches. They're fucking horrible. You dead? Come on, come on, come on. Rip. Fucking hell, that was quick. Get off. The trick is to put your back to the wall, kill the ads on the right each time. Push the boss ever so slightly, ads will spawn. Then you put the wall down and kill them. But if you try and push the boss, you end up in trouble and loads of ads. Which is really risky. Ice round definitely needs low DPS in the build. You can nuke it, but it's very, very risky if you do because you overwhelm yourself with too much stuff at once. Most people that try to nuke it end up failing horribly. You'll do it like 1 out of 10. It's not worth the risk. Only Beams Solar Barrage, killing her by proximity only. Yeah, pretty much that and Wall of Elements. The damage over time combined from those two skills on this particular setup is disgusting. Flawless jinx. You say flawless like I've never done it before. You're not allowed to jinx it. This isn't the first time it's been in here. It's tricky doing it on stream though, in front of like 166 people currently. Pressure's high. It's fine. Where the fuck is he? Ah, there you are. Hello. You're supposed to be here. Watch me take the wrong synergy by accident. Walkies. Not a chance. Funky Monkey, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hello there. Welcome in. You can go over there. I forgot my headset was dying. Rip. Fucking die? I tug at the totem by accident. Fucking rip. Sit down. Imagine reading the chat and interacting and teaching and explaining with your face with a bright light while the endgame content, whatever that means. Imagine doing that. Rather than licking my nose. Trying to get more DPS out. You think it's funny when people do that, when they try and lick their nose, right? Every kid has tried it. They go, I can do it, and they stick their tongue out trying to lick their nose. But in order to, we spoke about this the other day actually, IRL. In order to try harder, they shut their eyes. Try it yourself. Try and reach. I bet you shut your eyes to try and get more length on it. Spoiler, it doesn't work. Get down. No. Oh, he got away with it, bastard. And he took the synergy then by complete freak accident. I'm not touching him. I'm not going in the middle of that. Ah ha ha! Goodbye. Hope I could aim straight. I did get it. Nice. Of course the spiders got rid of the totem. Come here, please. Get in the wall of elements. You'll like it. 3, 2, 1, dodge. Stop it. This should be fun. In the first clear, never mind flawless. That boss is a bitch. You're not wrong, dude. She gave me a difficulty on fucking normal. I mean, everyone struggles on normal if they're not familiar with it, but at that point in time, it was very, very new, and nobody knew what the fuck to do, and just couldn't get around it. It was fucking horrible. Anyone can make mistakes, though. Even if you're experienced in it, you can still fuck it up. They're not designed to be easy. even if you've got a routine that you're used to that tends to be borderline flawless, there's still be an opportunity for you to fuck it up. Especially the poison round. Poison round doesn't matter how good you are, you'll still die. Horrible. He's dead anyway behind me. Next pulse, he's dead. Maybe not. Split. I want to save these. Have we got enough? What the fuck? Where's the other Horber? No more Horbers. You over there. Come here. Missed him. Can't get him. Meteor! If you sing it, you do more damage. It's a fact. I don't make the rules. Orb has been tapped. Come here. Splat. He's fucked. That's what I wanted to do straight away, but it didn't happen. Fucking rip. About mechanics, fundamentals key. 100%. 99% of people fail in here, not because their build is bad, but because their practice isn't there, their awareness of mechanics or their practice of mechanics isn't there. Your build is not necessarily anything to do with your clear. Yes, of course, you can enhance your own setup to better whatever it is you think you're trying to do, but if you don't understand the mechanics, you don't pay attention to them, you're fucked either way. You can do this on fucking anything. It is almost as if there is a series called All About Mechanics. Good plug there. The guide for this particular arena, by the way, is the most watched video on my entire YouTube channel. I am 47 views away from 200,000 on that video. Checked it earlier today. Who was that? Woo! Subs are coming back, people. Yes! Thank you very much indeed. Dead Dragonborn, let's go. You know the rules, people to fight starts again from scratch. If you kill the Dragonborn, you'll take the place of stream. I have to kill you instead. Rach, you're a fucking legend. Thank you very much. 277 gifted subs on the channel. If you received a gifted sub, say thank you to the gifter. Refresh your stream. You don't have to watch adverts anymore. Congratulations. Crazy lady. And she's dead. Good. Edda. Get in the wall. You'll love it. You'll love it in that wall of element. It's so special. Riansu, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. There's a troll behind me. Bollocks. Do the throw. Got him. I don't got you. I did got him. Excellent. Good English too. I did got him. Basically, I was waiting for his enrage mechanic and it didn't fire, so we're good. Crazy lady. Rip. Why not? It's silly, wasn't it, mate? Ramasu's coming in. Why am I poisoned to fucking back? Oh, crazy lady's in. Uh-oh, I got poison on me. Shite. Okay, rip, no dev. The archer got me and he gave me the same poison debuff as the mushrooms. Fuck it. That's unfortunate. I realized too late. Well, that's going to waste 2 minutes and 1,000 points. Yeah, the 1,000 points on top of the 2 minutes worth of points. That panda. Try again. So the archers, if you get caught in their arrow spray, will give you a horrible debuff, which is the same as the poison that you get in the room that you can go and cleanse. I hadn't realized it at that point in time, so fucking rip. Come on, come on. He's dead anyway. Don't even have to do anything. Where's she gone? There. As if she's happening after the round. Yuck! That was close. You get plenty of time to get out of the poison, but the fucking debuff is horrible. That's twice as caught me. I never get caught by that. What's going on? You're dead. Oh, I'm not standing near that. 3 archers is horrible. Crazy lady's due. I don't see her though. Ah, there you are. Uh-oh. That was very risky. It wastes a lot of time doing shit like that as well. Where the fuck is the tree? Ah, there it is. Oh, you're kidding me. Fucking mushroom. I'm gonna go. I feel like this round is against me today. That sucked. Could have been better. Boing. Boing. Get the boing emote. Thank you very much. Cat is fucking snoring. You won't even get heavy attack off, mate. Not a chance. Yes, I know my headset is dying. I'm aware. This is bonkers. I hate that when he interrupts. He doesn't seem to be able to let you get out of it. Even if you walk around him, he'll still get you. Rip. Fucking hell. Of course, so on the other side of the room. Every time. I think even if you get between those, he still fucking hits you. This is the trickiest one. I mean, apart from the Dragon Knight part at the end, but this one's tricky. You need to kill 2 of these. Am I in the right place? No, this isn't the tricky one. Next round. Wrong bard, dickhead. This one's not so bad. It's the one after. You get 2 flame shapers at once. And you have to make sure you get them down quickly or pay attention to interrupts, otherwise you're screwed. Asshole. Really? Oof. That was very close. This round here. This is the horrible one. Because here and here, there are 2 ads that line up. 2 trash enemies that line up that are both capable of killing you very, very fast. That one and this one. Got you. Don't you dare. She must not hit you with the banner. Otherwise you're dead. Oh, that was quick, actually. Nice. All that and a fucked up poison round by getting shot by a stupid poison archer. You can walk in that, you'll love it. Please, skills fire. Oh my god. Not gonna get away with it. Nearly. Oh, got it. Yes, sit down. My bar froze. I didn't think I was gonna get away with it. One banged. Boing. Goodbye. Goodbye. Jeff off. Stay in the fire. You. It's 2. Oh, you need the third one. Not yet, anyway. Fuck it, we'll take it. Jeff's in the room. No, he's not. Wrong wave. I knew that. You fucker. I do not like the Nightblades. The problem because I heal off of the beam. It's got to be very careful. You've got a healer in the room, that's not a problem, but... risky. So while you can use it in Maelstrom, you've got to be mindful of that. Don't you just love the interrupts? That's rhetorical and also sarcastic. They're horrible. Ah, Nightblade bastard. Love the golden ghost. I do, but not when they run around the room in circles and you can't catch the fucking things. Leave him, he'll die anyway. Wait for Jeff. Jeff isn't in the room until the next wave. Oh, you fucking idiot. I swear I blocked it. Jeff Papa! Needs to feel more powerful. True. in yet. Three, two, one, dodge. Aha, nice try. Don't you dare. What have we got? 2 so far. That's not going to work out. That means I've got to do this round in 1 minute. They confused me at first. Oh my god, wrong bar. Give me that. Did confuse you at first when you had the blue glow. Why am I not gold? Fair. I'm gonna save my ulti. Skills fire. That was really janky. It would make more sense if you glowed gold when you were gold and blue if you caught the ice. That would make more sense. Give it, give it! Oh, Bastardio! That was mine. Never mind. No nuke. I don't have enough anyway. Of course I died on the poison round. He's pushed. Where the fuck is the fanfare? Oh, there you are. Oh, I got Jeff as well. Jeff Papa. Get it in the portal. Oh my fucking god. Version 3, 2, 1, now. Three, two, one, dodge. Bullshit! Did I fly over that? I fell in. Oh shit, I'm in trouble. That was close. That could have been a lot better. Never mind. Boing. Still pretty good though. 574, I'll take it. Especially considering there's a life missing. That could have been a 580 easily. Get the fuck out of here. It's really tricky because the only heal you've got is this, which is obviously stronger if you stay in it, but not if you don't. You can see. And then your Jesus beam. So you got to rely on your damage shields, regardless what bar you're on, because on both. And just beam him to death. Read that already. I caught up with everything. I need to turn his fan up though. It's fucking hot. The temperature has changed dramatically, and this office is warm. Really warm.
Approach me, my baron. Let me get a good
Come on.
look at you. You look splendid, simply splendid. It is good to be with you again, my prince. And you, your assistance has been most satisfactory.
I just want to hammer a quest in. Stop talking, please.
Or anyway, my tutor won't forget it.
Thank you. That'll be a reward in the mail for that one. Now we can swap characters. Or not. Maybe not. Could try it with another build. You try it. Just play it. I don't need to try. I've already tried it. Point from Rash. As if you've been using those emotes for 6 years, Rash. Almost. Or seen them for 6 years and only just now got into ESO. That's madness. Oh, I need to put this chair down. It is hot.
Within the tree. Everyone find him. The tree is so large.
This dude should have some motifs I need to keep on my main, though. Think of it. I've got anniversary boxes to open on this fucking dude. How? I'm sure I saw some pages. Not what I'm looking for. These boxes need to be opened before I forget about them for another year. I have a habit of doing that. Jubbly boxes. Some of that, some of that. Fuck Evil Fortunes. Extra style page. Multiple style pages. Banging. Let's swap. Coffee dead. Water's nearly dead as well, actually. Guess what? I have another one. Came prepared. We actually went and got some before stream. And pizza. Alright, to pug or not to pug? That is the question. Shite! Wrong button. My headset is dying. GG. I did the thing. I haven't got a choice. I'm actually sweating in my seat in front of an audience. How shit is that? I'm about to ask if you need a refill. No, got one. I had to put the chair down because my back is sticking to the back of the fucking chair. It's gross. Absolutely disgusting. Let's see. Which one should we pick? Stingface. He should still be set up as a tank. Yes, he's got a two-hand and a resto. I need to check some of my characters and see where my gear is. Preparation for next update. That's a joke, by the way. You can't prepare. You have to just wait and see. Right, what has he got? That's correct.
Verdant capital of the Camoran dynasty.
That's correct.
See how it rises above the ruins of Alia Dune.
I had two of those.
Testament to the strength and vigor of the Bosma people.
A fine tree. Think of the ships we could build with one so tall.
Indeed. A pity the life of the tree is so
I love winning.
Should be perfect.
Drinks all around.
Thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Welcome in. Thinking about today being summer weather, it is not surprising that the office is essentially a sauna. It fucking is. It's really bad, especially since the amount of hours already done in here and the fact that everything is hot. Everything.
Which has stood for millennia. It is sheltered and fed thousands.
I feel I can mod from the phone. This is true. Should we risk it? Got enough potions. I'm not going to use it. I'm going to wait until the next update. I can't fucking wait because I've already got stuff happening. And I can't spoil it and I'm not going to. It's going to be weird. That's the problem. I played internally. I played PTS and I played on here. And every single version of the servers makes me press different buttons when I use the characters. So I have to remember which version I'm in. That was a mild spoiler.
Tread carefully, friends.
It's going to be fun. Activity Finder, Dungeon Finder, Random Vet, go. Watch me get told off for not being a tank. Watch people run past the first ads because they're scared of everything. Blackheart in the chat. Might just be BHH? Or BH? I don't remember. I'm going to try to pull everything straight away, but we'll see. Hi. Just say hello. I haven't got hello on my bar. They're not scared! Yes! He's going to pull everything, though. Oh, we've got fucking hero pants. Oh, my God. Dude, just fucking solo. If he dies, it's his own fault. He's obviously better than everybody else in the room, so he had to run ahead of everyone and show them how to pull stuff. I hate it when people do that. You've got a tank. You complain that you never get a tank. You get one, and then what happens? You just miss them. He does know that no one gives a shit, right? Where the fuck has he gone? Are we ready? Yeah, of course we're ready. They get sucked into the boss fight. That's exactly what's going to happen. Kick him. Yes, please. Well done. Peace. That'll teach you. Got some newish people here that have decided that you're being a dick. Yes. They might have had a quest or something. I think they might have done. He has got the quest. But still, they initiated a kick because he decided to run across the whole fucking dungeon, leave him behind because he's so cool. Excellent. Now he's got a lockout queue. Boing. Love that. Good for them. 100%. GG's in the chat. If you're going to do that, go fucking solo it. Don't join a dungeon group and then ruin it for everybody. They're obviously not up to the same pace as you because they never knew you were going to do it because you ran off like a rat out of a fucking trap. Or rabbit out of a trap, depending on the dog race. Some people can't afford rabbits. By the way, these people are not lurking DPS like that dude automatically assumed when he joined the group. This is banging. I fucking love this. So Morg, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. I know you did show the light weave, but would you have a camera pointed to your control? What? Would I have a camera pointed at my controller? Like the trendy people do? Definitely not. I'd need a second camera for that. I'm already trying to get out of debt from last year. Oh, by the way, there's news on that one. Put support in the chat. I managed to consolidate some stuff, which was fucking lucky. I'm still miles away from the goal to get clear and get my life back, but I managed to half the requirement because some of them were very nice and decided to stretch it over a very long period of time. The rest of them, though, yeah, still in shit. Gotta make it. Oh my guy. Yeah, it happens. But no, there's no need for me to show you what buttons I'm pressing. I mean, what's to say that people that are doing that are actually showing the real stuff anyway, right? I mean, it could just be a video played over and over. Who knows? The internet can lie. Maybe they've got an AI one that pretends to show you what they're doing. This is my controller. Watch. I broke free and ran. Now you can see. Look. Watch my buttons. I'm running over a bridge. I can do it. I'm joking. No, I wouldn't do that. There's no need. I've got enough going on. Wait, did he join the fake healer and then run off? Yes, he did. That's exactly what happened. He joined as a fake healer and then ran all the way through the dungeon to try and get to the boss to pull us through. And they kicked him, which is brilliant. Love it. We don't even need a fake healer anyway. I'm already a healer. We're good. Sorry, my guy. Shit happens, dude. It's all good. I just work my ass off double time. Get out of it. Be fine. Yes, this is a sword and board. Yes, it's got a resto. Sorry, no, that's wrong. Yes, this is a dual wield. I'll get there eventually. It's been a long day. Yes, this is resto and two-hander. It's a tank. A real tank. The point of this build, apart from the fact it's fun as fuck and very effective, is to demonstrate how you can make a tank from pretty much anything, but the important things that you are missing if you just don't use tanky weapons. So, Tallytober, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Dude, I could not do words that just then. They came out upside down in French. Is anyone getting to see Zai socks? This is true. They can't do shit. That's brilliant. By the way, put Malice in the chat if you haven't seen this before. Yes, I know in the video there's an AoE taunt application to it, but that doesn't apply anymore. So what happens instead is everything that I do basically still does a taunt when it comes to the charge and the pull, except it's a permanent one instead of a passive, not passive, instead of a shorter one. So generally speaking, if you pull with a chain, you can't overlap it with the chain. This you can, because I'm using the same set. It still works. Does it do AoE? No, but it does the rest. I was thinking there could be a video on your channel, my dude. Oh, I see. No, there isn't one. There is a light and heavy attack video on the channel, yes. But there isn't one with me showing you what buttons I'm pressing, as in like a camera on it. There's no need. It's not necessarily about watching my fingers press the buttons. It's more about getting the rhythm right. And I demonstrate in the video, via sound even, exactly what rhythm you should get it in. Because that's the important part. The timing. You'll be pleasantly surprised when it comes to the heavy attack part of it, because there's a way to flawlessly get that. So you'll never, ever, ever, ever fuck it up again. That's also in the Lazy Sorc video. Please kill it. Oh my god, I'm stuck. I fell in the pot. Yay! These are so confused. They're like, how is he a tank? What's the name of the dungeon where you have to match the symbols on the ground and the stone and then fight the 3 prisoners? You have to match the symbols on the ground in the stone and then fight the 3 prisoners. Matching the stones on the... Oh, fight to free the prisoners. Ruins of Mazatan. ROM. There's several puzzles in the game. I had to double check that one. My brain was like, Balsanat? No, not that one. Yeah, it's the Aztec-looking Argonian thing on the ground. I love how this new dude is running ahead. You don't own the right to complain that you can't ever find a tank if all you do is piss the tanks off. Just saying. Yoink. Not sacrifices. Nope, Ruins of Mazatan. Can't pull the fucker in because you've got him stuck, stunned behind the tree. Yoink. 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 Not bad. The link is above you, dude. All good. Yoink. I did pull him. Apparently not. I was doing that and a couple of people rushed ahead. Let me get the boss first. Otherwise they'll die. I can read and tank at the same time, but I need to make sure I'm paying attention to the initial taunt. Went ahead, didn't do any of them because the game catapulted us to the fight. It wouldn't work because they were still bugged and I still had aggro. Had to hang around 10 minutes to finish the dungeon. Oh my fucking god. What's the need?
I love winning.
Thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. That mechanic there where he put his hands together, if you don't bash him, he'll kill the group. Obviously, if you're really, really tanky, you might live, but it's not worth the risk. Interrupt. I fucking love Legion Strikes. The change to that was mental. That wasn't in the video, and that actually made up for the change in the... You can pull everything. Crazy. Yoink. 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 Yoink again. Done everything. Splat. Debuff. Dead. Right? Good. Just found a chest. Are they interested in it? Apparently. Don't go and pull the boss, dude. Don't go and pull the boss. Okay, so he didn't tell anyone there's... I saw it. He didn't tell anyone there's a chest. He just went and got it anyway. I don't really care for it. Whatever. If I go and get it, then I got to pull the boss, and I'm going to be pulled back in anyway, so whatever. But, that was naughty. He should have told the group. I saw him. You know those ones that join trials but don't tell anyone they're looting a chest, and then you go and chase after it later and it's gone? Well, that was unfortunate. Healer died. I can keep them alive. I got heals. Easy peasy. So that time it didn't run ahead and ended up... I can't heal Excalibur because he's got Ring of the Pale Order on, so... If he dies, it's his own fault. How do you tell if they've got Ring of the Pale Order on? Their health bar is different. It's dark red. Or bright red, whichever one you want to call it. It's got no highlight on it. I feel like ESO should have quick commands. You can make quick commands. I can say hello by doing this. You can cheer. Yay! You don't mean emotes, do you? What do you mean as in quick commands? Because, I mean, it's pretty quick anyway. There's only 5 buttons in an ultimate. You can't get much quicker than X. Press X. Oh, chest quick command. You mean... Oh, you do? You can just have an emote, and I was right the first time. You can have an emote and just say hello. That's usually enough to get someone's attention. There are multiple different things that you can say in emotes that you can put on your hotbar. Most people normally just use hello. This character, I didn't equip him with a hello though. Or an interrupt on his bar. That's a joke, by the way. Long-term joke from the channel, because somebody actually did use it as an excuse once. It's crazy. Hello, hi. Quick question. How much pen do you want as a DPS? That is broad. It depends on the group and what they bring. Generally speaking, most targets, I say most because Infinite Archive is slightly different sometimes, the cap is 18200 when we're talking PvE. So as long as you can manage that between your setup and your group setup, you're all good. You'll have to calculate that yourself depending on who is with you. And before anyone throws out a vague number, that statement was true. There are variables that you need to consider with your overall setup as to what you may or may not need if you're trying to hit the cap. Some people go, well, technically you need the... no, you don't. No, technically you need whatever your group is missing. I should play this game. It's hardcore for a year. For a year? I have not been here for a year. I've been here since the beginning. Beninging. This game taught us how hello can mean so many things. I'm a bird. There is a chest. Let's get started. Hi. Basically, yeah. You can use it for everything. I'd probably rather play the MMO on my phone. What do you play on your phone? You mean you'd rather play the game on your phone? You technically can, depending on what tech you've got, because you can use the remote PlayStation option or remote desktop option. I'm a bind, not a bird. Whatever. Boing. That works. Hello means I'm a bird, I'm a plane. There's a chest. Get good. Someone's gonna press the heavy attack button, the hard mode button, but I'm gonna press it anyway. People get really scared of this hard mode and they start running around the room and trying to hide him in the corners and stuff. You don't need to do that. Just put him over here. Hello. And swap places. Remember when I said the enemies do have a hitbox, but they don't if you dodge roll? That is how you turn an enemy really, really fast. Dodge roll through them. They'll spin 180 as long as you've got aggro. He's over there trying to... Oh no, he's going to turn into a skeleton. Rip. That's what happens when you're too far away. If you keep trying to pretend it's 2014 and run to the back of the room, he's going to jump on your head. Blackheart or BHH, I think? In the chat, if you don't have the guide for this already, everything you need to know is in there. including what to do if you turn into a skeleton. Just do the death breath, heavy attack. Game called TWOM. It's insanely hard to get items, with some only being obtainable twice a year. Fair enough. So you mean you would rather play another game than this one? This is a very strange conversation. GG. Thank you for group. The dude said GG. Look at him. Excellent. Basic group etiquette. Thank you for group. No matter how good or bad it is, always say thank you for group. That's actually a pretty good one. Social group. Leave group. Leave instance, yes. Chat, if you're active, you may or may not be, because people are quiet today. Give me 3 Lazy Sorcs. Do 3 Lazy Sorcs and Malice. Probably play both a lot. Fair. Dude, the one I got into recently, a long time ago that I completely forgot about, they released on PlayStation that I didn't realize was the same game, and then I picked it up, and halfway through it, I was like, hey, I know this game. This one. Hang on. This one here. Gems of War, which is fucking free. That, I used to play on mobile a lot. Don't go into the store, it will rinse your bank. But, solid fucking game. It's not an MMO, but it's a constant kind of RPG mixture between trading card and a gems game, like combined. It's really bloody good. I definitely like to buy a Sky Shard pack though, because damn, indeed. Greetings and salutations. Conjure Samurai, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Elijah, you can, but you have to unlock it. So if you've got all the Sky Shards for that pack already, it's open to your whole account, but yeah, it costs money. 3 Lazy Sorcs, people. PlayStation EU. Whisper me if you're interested. We're going with 1 Malice and 3 Sorcs. If we can, well, it's 3 Lazy Sorcs specifically, if we can find them. If not, I'm doing something else. Fuck it.
This is not the dominant.
Lazy Sorc, Flesh is in. That's 1. You must not be dead, by the way. That person is busy. Imagine asking to join and being busy at the same time. You're not allowed to be dead. Mary Poppins' bag is a must too. This is true. 100%. We'll try not to be dead. Excellent. It will be June for me before it will be for you. How does that feel? Does it burn? Nope, not really. Boing. It will be June for you before. But you won't get the content before because they still release it in past time instead of future. So although you get there first, you have to wait longer. That's awkward. Does that burn? Dude, I think I upset someone today. I won't post it on social media because I'm not that guy, but someone tried to troll. Shocker, obviously, in this job. And unfortunately, they had a picture of themselves, which I wouldn't normally take the piss out of, but if someone's trying to give you shit, the first thing you do is your face. So yeah, that happened. Lazy Sorcs don't die, they multiply. They do if you get them wet. We need 2 more Lazy Sorcs. Lenicus Maximus is joining as well. We need 1 more Lazy Sorc. Let's go, people. 1 more. Still love the rainy aesthetic of this game. I want to move somewhere where it rains a lot with a good food and somewhere I could take a laptop to for an outing with casual ESO. So England, basically. I mean, the food is shit, but the weather's shit as well, so it could rain a lot. I know what you mean, dude. In this game and in any Elder Scrolls game, the weather's really, really good. Especially the new remastered Oblivion. Yes, I've had someone on my channel going, it's not remastered, you know, it's remade. No, it's remastered. Remade would mean it's completely fucking different, much like they did with Final Fantasy VII. It's not different. It's the same game. It's got some quirks and perks there, but it's still got the basic stuff all still there. It's just very fucking shiny and awesome to replay. The weather in that game, showing off their new engine, if you like, is fantastic. So bloody good. They used UE5 for that, and it's fucking solid. For rain, need whales. We have rain and sheep. So you have soggy, wet sheep. I'll pass. Possibly Oregon and Pacific Islands and all across Europe, honestly, but England would be awesome to visit. Is it, though? No one that lives here will tell you that. Nobody that lives in the UK will go, you should, you will like it. They don't say that. They're just like, all right, we'll go to the pub. If it was remade, they'd have fixed a lot of issues, but they left them in. It's pretty much the graphics that are updated, i.e. remastered, not remade. Do you know the funny thing about that as well, Mike? They left those in there on purpose. They didn't get lazy and not remove them. They left them in there on purpose because they knew that 20 years worth of people playing it were going to go into the game and go, I wonder if it's still there. It is! And they wanted that surprise. They wanted people to discover something or rediscover something that they already knew as familiar. It's really well done. They did it on purpose. Oh my god, lazy devs. Oh, shut up. You never been? It's okay. The summers are nice. The winter sucks. Also, I have the best name to be God of Hermes, so maybe I could travel and drop off means for building new amenities. Sure, whichever works. Not lazy, it's intentional remaster, not a remake. Correct. It was not supposed to fix all the issues they had. They're supposed to still be there. We're looking for one more Lazy Sorc. One more. Then we're going with this mega tank that has a resto staff and a two-hander. Yes, it does. Excuse me, who's this? Hello. Your hair fell off. Any chance you're on PCNA? Nope. I mean, I play on every single server, but I'm not on that right now, no. I need to put hello on my bar so I can say hi to people. Hello, I have. Hello. Did it with a dagger like a true Nightblade. Watch this. Hi. It's not actually invisible. Okay, if we don't have a Lazy Sorc, we're going to have to get something cool. Really can't get more than 2 Lazy Sorcs. There was a point in time where we had 15 of them and I had to tell people to leave. Boing. These two are in the same house as well. Cool stick. Cool chickens too. Huge fan's eye. Thank you. Hi. Usually when people say that, they're really not. Right, let's use the dungeon finder. Fuck it. Log it in. Gravy's coming. Gravy's going to join us. Boing, boing. So you get 2 different types of people. You get the one person that is like, hey, I really love your channel. And they mean it. They do mean it. And then you get the other one that goes, hey, I really love your channel because they're being edgy in front of their mates. The words are the same. The intention's very different. Boing, boing. Also, if you haven't seen today's short, that was me fighting the Ice Dragon in the Infinite Archive. And I got Zost really hard. It's funny. Read the comments. You'll be happy. By now, someone should have lost their shit in my response to them. But that's what you get when you troll. Boing, boing. The White Knights will probably come out. Oh my god, he's only asking you a question. No, he wasn't. He was being facetious as fuck. Check his channel. Gravy's going to join us in a minute. He's cranking up his internet. Almost tempted to check. I'm going to check. I don't want to waste my time on it, but I also do want to check. This is going to be tragic, isn't it? Unsub. That can be paused. It's really slow. Absolutely nothing. No response. Absolutely nothing. Gravy's in. Let's go. Did anyways, Zoss put you out of your misery quick. I mean, I wasn't. Let's see. One of you has to lie and pretend to be here. Ah, Fless and Lena are both arguing over which one is the healer. Hello. Do you want to trade? What do you... Okay. I'm always cautious about this. Man pulled the plug on the internet. He's getting around dinner and sleep time. Was it? Wow! It's you again! I'm fucking... What the fuck? Where's the fucking say button? You just ninjaed off. Oh, you bastard. I can't even say thank you. Absolute legend. Thank you very much. I know you're watching. Thank you very much indeed. Massively appreciated. Bit and cake in the chat. I just got 800 potions. Woo. You do realize that is actually going to be really helpful because I burned through them. That is mega. Last time they were watching as well. The name doesn't coincide with... There it is. Ozfreak TV. Thank you very much indeed for joining. Did you just put your... What? Did you put in your thought on the last TPS... Oh, PTS update. You mean to Zos? I always send stuff. I don't tell the audience what I said, but I do send stuff all the time, yes. And we're out. There you are. Sunny, thank you very much indeed. Massively appreciated. Thank you for that ninja drop of potions. You are an absolute legend. Yeah, sorry, my bad. I know what you meant. Don't worry. Activity finder, dungeon finder, random bet, go. This is going to be fun as fuck. Can't type on his little phone. You need a bigger phone. Or smaller fingers. Oh my god. DC1 in the chat, please. Or Darkshade 1. I don't remember which command it is. It's one of the two. We've got a warm-up one, people. Warm-up dungeon. Ready? Yoink. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1 Thank you. Although this looks weird, by the way, this is actually a tank. DS? No, it's not DS. It might be DC for Darkshade Caverns. I don't know what the fuck DS is. Hey, I got a quest? Oh, that's just provisioning. When you get a script focus describe, and is it unlock account wide or just per character? Your character. The class script isn't. The class script is across the whole account. That's different. It is the link for the dungeon. Excellent. Wow, I made a really bad link there. That missed. Stunned. Meow. Darkshade 1. Excellent. I can't turn around through them because they're just in my way. This is mental. Even though it's only Darkshade 1. And... Perfect, thank you. You are welcome. No problem. Love the AoE. Dude, the build was designed for a very specific purpose, and then they shifted the game a little bit as far as one of the purposes for the build. And technically speaking, it didn't really affect it. In fact, if anything, it made it stronger because they made another adjustment along the way that supported the build. So, okay. Shouldn't turn around anyway. Commissioner's in town. I mean, it's a good job you told me. There's fluff everywhere, man. Cat fluff. Oh, I missed one. My bad. How much stamina I have, even though I'm actively using very expensive skills. I'm going to stay away from him. If you stay away, he won't actually teleport. You got too close, I think. I can taunt him with a chain over and over and over because of the way the build's set up, even though chains don't do that. Did it smart. Imagine that, Mike. Imagine them taking away the AoE side of it, but still allowing any of those types of skills to count as a taunt. So that meant that the soft version is now a hard version. So it still worked out. And I heal for doing pulls and heals for charging in. Easy peasy. I don't know why I just tried to climb the wall. So much fucking control. If you know what the buttons do. If you don't know what the buttons do and you just press them, then it's gonna be... it'll be fun, but not as effective. Ow. I did not mean to fire that. Don't run away. He'll jump on your head. Old school mechanic, that one. That actually applies to lots of bosses in the game. If you are too far away, he'll jump on your head. Oh, my neck is giving me shit. With subclassing being on the test server... oh, shit. Test server for a bit now. Are there any skills that will work well together or any standout builds that are apparent? Looking to return to this game later in the year. With it being on the PTS, it's still a very valid point. It is still on the PTS. As it stands, it's still about 4 weeks until anything is actually finished. So, who can tell? I've done, I think, around maybe 12 hours worth of stream regarding the subclass and stuff. So you can see that stuff on YouTube if you haven't seen it already. Including a short video about before PTS, because I actually tested it internally as well. There's lots of cool stuff to see. There's lots of cool stuff that you can do. It's not supposed to be a case of these skills are best, because there isn't a best in ESO, but there's lots of different fun combinations that people have made or could make. As far as the balance is concerned, that is still something that can still massively be adjusted over the next few weeks, so it's hard to say. Fair to say, it will be the bigger update to date. I would say it's fair to say it's the best or biggest update that they have possibly had to the game since 1 Tamriel. 1 Tamriel was probably the most impactful. This is probably next. Mental. I will not be releasing any builds until I know from ZOS that it's safe, that they're not going to do any more combat changes on the PTS. When that happens, that's when you'll start seeing them creep up on the channel. Prior to that, no spoilers. Boing. Return question. When you pause playing, do you cancel your ESO sub and then resub when you start again, asking for a friend? You can if you want to. I'm telling you this way before my time. But if you don't cancel your sub, Rash, then you rack up loads of crowns. Did you press the hard mode? No. You must have done. Not there. I didn't pay attention. Yoink. Before anyone gets really weirded out, this is a tank. A proper one. With actual damage mitigation, not just one that's a gimmick. It actually works. I got crowns with 70 ESO plus. Yeah, you get 1,650 crowns per month. So if you don't play it for 6 months, but you still had an active sub, those crowns rack up over time. So you come back after continuously paying and you're like, ooh, loads of crowns. More crowns than you would have got if you'd have paid for them on their own. What about sales? Obviously not talking about sales. People describe the old veteran CP system, no. Yeah, it was very different. It was a very linear vertical progression game at the time. Not intended to be. It was relatively limited to that, so it didn't go too far, but it was slightly vertical. Now it's not at all. Before, you wouldn't get XP with people unless they were at least unless they were a maximum of 5 levels above or below you. Now you can play with anyone at any time, doesn't matter. You scale to the content rather than the content scaling to you. Because you used to go in a dungeon, and the person that was leading, the dungeon would be that level. Now it's the same level no matter what. That was a long time ago. Sell all these. How'd you make money? Kill it, loot it, sell it. Easy. What about mats? What do I need the mats for? Don't. Unless it's gold.
I love winnings. Drinks all around.
Thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Whoops, wrong button. Need to sell. Don't sell the jewelry. I never sell the jewelry. I just squash it. The rest of it, though, flog it. When I brought ESO Plus base game about 2 weeks ago, you got Morrowind and the Warden class free, and it was all base game plus Morrowind for €5. Yeah, that Morrowind is base game now, and it has been for a while. That was the first official chapter, but they added it to the base game, I think, a couple of years ago. It's pretty good.
I love winning.
Thank you for the
Drinks all
follow.
around.
Next, activity find a dungeon, find a random bet, go. Give us a good dungeon. That'll do. White Gold Tower. WGT in the chat if you want the guide. Everything you need to know is in that video. The All About Mechanics series is all about mechanics, actually, for dungeons, trials, and arenas. There's a fuck ton of videos in that series, and there's more coming as well very, very soon. You always say that. I'm always busy. Definition of stupidity. Listen carefully. Listen carefully.
We had our differences, but when have you ever known me to be wrong?
We had our differences, but when have you ever known me to be wrong, she says. Spoiler! She tries to kill you.
A few more moments then.
Just saying. If you are that right all the time, why were you so wrong then? Yoink. Yoink. Not as much sacrifice as I get yesterday when I Activate the wisp during the sneak peek. Any idea? Sometimes in much sacrifices I get yesterday. I'm pretty sure they're Samsung. Yeeted. Okay, yes. Did you get run over by a Bambi? Because that's one option. The other one is you didn't hide quick enough.
Drinks all around.
Nope. Okay, so about that mechanic. If anyone overlaps you with anything that will damage you or affect you, you will be broken out of stealth. If you get touched by anything that is an enemy or whatever, you will break out of stealth. And if you activate anything that will affect another player, then you will also be broken out of stealth. So if you've got a skill, for example, that you activate, that might be a self buff, but it does apply a benefit to the group, that will break you out. So be very, very careful. There's only very specific skills you can get away with in there. I just wouldn't use any. Once I use a synergy, it clapped. Another synergy or the wisp? How many traits? Possibly. That's triggering a proc. So technically that might do, yeah. It shouldn't, but I mean, it is a proc from a condition, so that is highly possible. Yeah, the wisp synergy itself shouldn't bring you out of it, but that trait might be the problem. In fact, that's the most likely thing if no one else was using anything that affects another player, or if you didn't. Make sure you've got no effects that are currently running, and no effects that you activate that would benefit another player. Also, if you've got a set that applies X, Y, and Z, if you take a synergy, that might also affect it. Oh, I'm the tank, aren't I? Not a tank, it fucking is. 100% tank. It's a different flavor of tank. I'm also using a helmet that looks like her face. Always wondered why it makes sense. 3 times harmony. Yeah, that'll do it. Very strange one, but that'll do it. Imperial fragments are earned by defeating difficult enemies in the Imperial City. You can use them to purchase a variety of valuable items in the Imperial City vaults. Excellent. Yoink. Yoink. Flap. Stun. Thank you for the follow. Stamina is so easy to maintain on this, it's ridiculous. And yoink. Kill. This teaches you a mechanic that you need to understand for one of the hardest bosses in here. In fact, the hardest boss in here, if you consider mechanics. It's teaching you that the portals spawn Daedra. However, 2 of you, your screen will go black and white. It will go grey, if you like, grayscale. When that happens, Leonard, you don't get to count on this one. He's colorblind. It doesn't count. When that happens, you are the ones that need to get rid of the portals. So you need to go and kill them before the minions come out. If you don't kill them, they're just going to keep spawning more minions. So, grayscale, go shoot portals. Not grayscale, carry on doing what you're doing. I know people try to avoid that. They're like, oh, I'm not going to do it. Someone else can. Yeah, good luck with that. You're going to die. Again, WGT in the chat if you want the guide for this particular location. I know people are scared to put links in the chat. Don't be scared. Anyone can do it. Easy peasy. Whee! Wrong, it teaches you what your teammates think is totally normal, that everything is grey, and just carry on. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, one screen grey. Don't worry about it. Why did we die? Don't know. Oh, the ads killed us. Yeah, probably kill the ads. No, probably kill the portal. Then you don't get no ads. This is Jeff, by the way. He likes us a lot. Jeff sucks. Those still wreck people to this day. Doesn't matter if it's normal or vet. People will struggle all day long in this particular content. It is not easy. Has it gotten easier for people that have got skill based on their experience in here? Sure. But for people that haven't seen it or for people that struggle in general, this is rough. First DLC to ever hit the game. Oh no! Weirdly enough, this is one of the only bosses where you can actually pull the boss. They are not immune to CC. Yoink. And you're stunned. Yes, I've got a resto. Works very well, actually. Have some resources as you go through the door. Speed buff. See, that dude was running ahead earlier. He didn't realize I had a speed buff for him. He could have run ahead faster. Ah, see? The room has gone grey, so I need to kill the portals. And so does somebody else. Where the fuck is the other one? Ah, there you are. Good dungeon? It is. Always dragging new tanks through it because it teaches various key mechanics like turning ads away from the group, keep your boss still, and even AoE around it. Yeah, it does. And they did that on purpose. All the dungeons kind of do that in their own right, but the first DLCs that they brought in were meant to be deliberately harsh in comparison to anything that you would find in the base game. So they taught you a lot of lessons very early on. They're still really, really good in comparison to some of the newer stuff. Right, the newer stuff is mental, but still, this still holds up. And you would have helped him. Can't accept help. This is true. Not allowed to accept help. He has to go and do it all by himself. Context, someone in Black Heart Haven earlier decided to run as fast as they possibly could. Run, Forest, run, and they got kicked. I didn't laugh. I did laugh. Yoink. Yoink. Splat. Debuff. Yoink. Mine. Wrong bar. Kill stuff more quicker so I get stamina back. Thank you. Missed one. How did I miss that? It's miles away. It is well. There we go. Sure I tagged it, but apparently not. It's a good job you're all on Lazy Sorcs, otherwise you'd be dead. There's a really big message. Try and keep them relatively short, otherwise it's really hard for me to keep up. As you know more than most, the game a lot of content while doing Fighters Guild quest. Took me to the Barman's public dungeon in Reaper's March, another one. The place looks so cool, a bit of a maze. Inside surprise didn't get turned into a dungeon. To be fair, mate, people do use that quite a lot. Because of the sheer amount of enemies in there, they farm it for gold. Just raw gold. But what people didn't realize is that public dungeons tend to hit you quite hard. So by the time you leave, you spend all your gold on repairs anyway. So it is what it is. But it's a bloody cool place. That is really cool. And I also like Sanguine's Demence. That is the first place that I saw someone using one of my builds. Because that particular build required them to go there to farm some of the stuff, and I mentioned it in the build video. And while I was farming some extra bits for my own one, because I wanted a better trait, because yes, you had to farm traits, you didn't get to make them, they didn't exist. I found someone that was also making my actual character. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, I love that place. Not to mention, it's also got a merchant, or a vendor, then he said mender, where you can sell your stuff in there. So you can do laps and laps and laps, sell your stuff, repair, carry on. First ability must be a taunt, otherwise he throws a fireball at somebody. If you light attack and just spit at them. Next boss does have very important mechanics. They are all in the video. Put exclamation point WGT in the chat. If you want to know exactly how this is designed and how the mechanics actually function. But you're not going to see that today. They're going to nuke it. Close. You cannot taunt the boss unless you have this ball. Now she's taunted. Don't even try to pretend that your taunt is broken. If you don't have that ball, you do not have aggro. Someone's got the rifts. Technically speaking, you should be splatting those, but they can splat the boss anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Commit to it. You've already decided. Do it. Just kill it. The longer I have the ball, the more damage I take. If she has blue flames under her feet, you need to run. And then just play whack-a-mole with her and piggy in the middle and keep going backwards and forwards with the orb. I got kicked from this dungeon 3 times in a row on live stream because the tank was adamant that you had to hold the boss here, otherwise you can't beat her. And every time I got kicked, I joined a new random group and I kept getting the same one. He was losing his shit. I wasn't about to tell him how to play his own game, but he decided that he was right and anything I said was wrong, so I had to leave. Technically speaking, he asked what he was doing wrong. I said, you don't need to put it there. You just need to swap opinion. But no, you're not. You're wrong. Kick. What the fuck, man? Not wrong. Watch the video. Sounds like a whole, have you stand in a straight line behind the mage? Oh my god, that was fucking painful, dude. Barbosa, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Imagine writing the guides to thousands of people and then having one shit canoe adamant, while failing miserably over and over and over, that he's right over you. I don't mean to be that guy, but you're fucking wrong. Mike's experience was tragic. Good evening, Zyke. Good evening, beautiful ninjas. Oh, good. White Gold Tower. Wait, let me get aggro before I re-rest. Spent so many hours past chasing that scroll while farming SPC for my healer. Noise. Head you don't know what you're on about. You're still gonna argue. Yep. So Mike was in Arthurian Archive. And Mike is respectful, as most people are when it comes to groups. Obviously, everyone is. We've seen Facebook. Everyone's nice, aren't they? Basically what happened is, they were on the mage in Arthurian Archive. Put VAA in the chat, by the way, if you want the actual guide on how you're supposed to do that. Well, technically not how you're supposed to do it, how the mechanics actually work. Your strategies may vary, which is fine, but how the mechanics work is what the videos are for. Mike was in a group anyway, bit of a pug, and they had comms, and they kept failing and failing and failing and failing and failing and failing. And they said, has anyone got any ideas as to why this keeps going wrong? Would anyone like to help? And Mike said, I can help, I can tell you what's going wrong. He got halfway through his first sentence, and they told him to shut up, because they're the leader. You know why they told him to shut up? Because he told them, on the mage, that you don't need to stand in a straight line, because if you stand in a straight line, all you're going to do is spread the chain. He got halfway through that, and they told him to shut up, he's wrong. I'll give you a hint as to why he was right. It's called chain lightning. The closer you are, the tighter the chain. The more links it will get. So he said, you need to spread out, and they told him to shut up. They got really mad. Why are you not pressing hard mode? Shut Mike, you can't speak without a crown. Something like this. No, they asked him what his opinion was, and he told them what the actual mechanics were, and they told him he was wrong. He wasn't wrong. Would you like to know what it's actually supposed to be all about? Look at Molokina now. Imagine this is VAA. We're in a room with a big circle, right? I need to make the mage face me. The group need to use the other half of the circle here. So the semicircle in the room that they're in is safe as long as she's facing me. If they don't get too close to me and I don't get too close to them, my chain lightning will only affect me and not them. That's it. It's directional. If she looks at you, you can get shot. If she doesn't, you can't. So if I keep the mage facing this way, while they keep the fuck away from me, the gap is too big for the chain to work. Why are you not taunted? Simple as that. It's all in the video, though. You need to kill this. Do not stand there, that you'll die. Yeah, it's really simple. Or when they are the only tank in VHR. Oh, Hellra hard mode, and people say that you need 2 tanks, but it can't tell you one mechanic why that is so. Yeah, indeed. So, I've done that on the Almost Immortal Warrior as the only tank in the room. And I've done it with other tanks in the room. As long as you understand the mechanics and you can apply them, it can be done. But if you don't understand them at all, it ain't happening. We haven't got 2 tanks, so it can't be done. That's not your problem. The problem is you can't stand in a straight line. Encountered a tank diva in Fungal Grotto 2 recently. He said that running ahead the tank means 15 minutes, no taunt. He was lying. He didn't even what? Read that again. He didn't even move during fights. I mean, if you pull it, you tank it. That's not necessarily diva. That's someone saying, hey, we want a tank, and then not respecting the fact they got one. If you can run ahead of the tank, expect to die. But you put it, you tank it as a rule. Because cheese requires a second tank to fuck off in the back. Exactly. Just find it easier in PUGS as solo tank because communication is usually whack. It fucking is. Here's the thing. Have you tried? I don't need to explain this too much. I'll cut it down a bit. So, when the warrior throws his shield, the further away from him you are, the wider the angle is, or the more awkward the angle is, that the shield is going to go. So the one at the back is the most important. If you can't line up with the one at the front, that angle is going to go fucking all the way off there. It's going to go way off. You try and get 12 people in a straight fucking line. Any of them can be picked. Any of them. And if you're out by a centimeter, that angle is completely off and you miss the gargoyle. That is the problem. It's not a matter of having 2 tanks. It's the matter of everyone needs to be in a straight line completely so that anyone that does get picked will definitely be aiming at the gargoyle. But yeah, they do the 2 tank thing because while it's nice to have 2 tanks so you can kind of north and south the group if you like, people do just grab the gargoyles and run to the back. And if they're trying to do that, then they don't give a fuck about the mechanics anyway, so what difference does it make? Just warrior inside the gargoyles and it doesn't matter where they stand. I mean, you need to put the warrior inside the gargoyle, yeah. If you're doing 1 at a time, that works. If you're doing 2 at a time, the straight line's important. If you're doing 1 at a time and just kill them anyway, fuck the line. Just kill him. There's lots of different methods that you can apply. There's no rule for strategies as far as that goes, but if you are trying to do the 2 gargoyles at once, 1 straight line is really, really difficult for people to do. And the worst one is when people see a synergy and... Oh, God. When people see the synergy, that they're in stone, and they activate the synergy and blow everybody up. Do you know what my most infuriating part about that is? And I'm gonna describe it, right? The most annoying thing about that is it's always the guy... Listen. It's always the guy that never takes synergies. That motherfucker that will refuse to take a spear. He'll refuse to take a damage shield. He won't ever take a synergy, is always the first one to fuck that up. You pull your tank is one thing, but 15 minutes no taunt sounds more like a frustrated kindergarten teacher. I don't know why you were in there for 15 minutes. It's the second best tank on NA. Oh, that was funny. Had someone comment that on YouTube. When we first get 12 people to stay in a straight line and cash out in Tesco's, then we ask for 12 people to line up on the online game. It's rooted in society. You should think so, but it's not. Random dungeon, vet, go. But yeah, the person that presses the synergy in Hellra hard mode is always the one that never takes synergies. There goes ESO. Really well, actually. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? We raided this one yesterday. Shout out in the chat, please. Romero, how you doing? How was your Conan experience yesterday? Did you love the fuck out of it? You should have done. Literally said we won't get to 15 minutes. That is oddly specific. I think he meant what he said. Stand on portals of VAA and all you need to know about human coordination. You are not wrong. You are actually not wrong. Soul-destroyingly correct. Doing well. Conan was so good. So much cool stuff to find in there. Do you want to know? I don't shout this stuff on other people's streams because that's your own business. But would you like to know more? Put Blitz in the chat. Or just website and click on the Conan link. Not only do I play a horrendous amount of ESO and have done for many, many years, but I also have 4 individual Conan servers. 3 are private, PlayStation, Xbox, and PC. 1 is public, hardcore PvP server on PlayStation, and I'm a G-Portal partner. So, partnered hardware, which means servers are banging. If you're into that stuff, check out the links. But, most importantly, Romero needs follows. So, if you're not following already, fix your life quickly and follow. Usually do all the exploring and authentic responses. Fair. Love seeing people stand in portals of VAA as a courtesy before the second boss and then random jumps on the mount, making everyone jump unnecessarily. Dude, the fucked up thing is, right? Every single time one shit canoe decides to jump off that cliff, they have already considered that one of you might fuck it up. They're an absolute troll. You might have someone that's got 1 speed on their mount. Might be a new character. Might never have upgraded their horse, whatever. They're not going to make it. So you just ruined the no death run for everyone for being, what, 3 seconds impatient. It's crazy. The simplest mechanic in the game is the hardest one to get anyone to do. May have to check out the servers though. Yes! Play the game, dude. You're going to love it. Are you looking forward to June? Played it on stream the other day. Check out the new survival channel I have. I've got a major YouTube channel, obviously, for this particular stuff, which is nearly 78k followers. But the new channel is way below monetization area. I'm trying to push that one. It's a new one. That is more for survival games. So Dune, Conan, all that kind of stuff. It's a brand new channel. So if you're not following that one already, check it out. But the most recent video was Dune. It was brilliant. I chased down a sand worm on purpose, and I got dead. You'll see more. Real 1 or 2-handed sword DPS build. What class do you recommend? Any class, any race, any role. There's no rules to it. You can do whatever you like. I'm actually a tank right now. So excited to see Doom become so much for the ESO. Dude, it's gonna be really, really good. I played it on live stream the other day as on a preview server. Banging. Even though we saw the early stage of the game and not the end game stuff, because obviously that wasn't part of it. They didn't want to show you all the really difficult shit. They didn't want to show you all the special stuff. They just wanted to give you the new player experience, if you like. Really, really cool. Still going to have obvious teething problems as it's in its very, very close to release stage.
I love winning.
But
Drinks all around.
it's solid. Very, very pretty game. Very, very cool mechanics. All sorts of cool stuff. There's an open beta coming up in like a week. It's 9th of May. That weekend. That was what I also had to advertise on that stream. So yeah, that's when it's coming up. Boing. I can tell you that the sandworms running around underneath, even when you're in your base, is terrifying. Absolutely shit your pants terrifying. You can hear them from miles away. Love to play ESO, but I don't know where to start. At the beginning. In a beninging. Do the tutorial, pay close attention to the mechanics that they are teaching you very early on. There's not much there, just listen carefully, and then do whatever the fuck you want. People worry too much about what they need to do and where they need to go. The game is deliberately designed for you to make choices, and none of those choices are going to punish you. You can do what you want. You can play any of the content in any order, but if you do play the main story first, obviously you'll get a grasp on what happens. Where to go from there is... It is up to you, but the new content that's coming this year goes straight back to the main story, so you can kind of continue something you're already now familiar with. Make sure to wear brown pants, then. You will need to wear brown pants. Dude, you see the sand going up, like it bubbles? Like, imagine a cat running underneath a duvet. You see that, but in giant forms. That's what the sandworms do. They actually move the terrain. It is fucking awesome. Really, really cool. And they kept true to the actual lore as well, as far as the story is concerned. Obviously, there's a new story, but they didn't fuck anything up there either. At least in the starting stages. They've made it very, what's the word Mike uses? Canon, shall we say? They didn't fuck up what you would expect. And I have to rewatch those fucking movies because it's been a very long time. Anyone know Dell Public Dungeon with lots of skeletons or vampires? Want to level my companion? We spoke about that one earlier. That was, oh, what the fuck is it called? The mansion in Reaper's March. Or Sanguine's Demence, which has got loads of Daedra in there. Shit tons of Daedra. Bar Mantis is what we're talking about. That's the one. That's got loads of undead and humans. Lots of Imperial in there as well. But if you go to Sanguine's Demence in Shadowfen, that's got a shit ton of Daedra, if that's what you're looking for. I assume you're doing Fighters Guild. In which case, that'll do it. And there's a... I said this earlier, there's a vendor in there as well, so if you start breaking your gear or you get full bags, you can sell up and repair while you're in there. Top right-hand side of the map in Shadowfen. Oh, he gets +1 for skeletons and vampires. Ah, that's different. Well, I mean, you could just do overland vampires. Just go to Alaka Desert. In fact, Alaka Desert might be your best bet. Just be aware, obviously, as power level fodder. So anyone that's expecting to get XP is getting a fraction of it because everyone's already there stealing kills. You're better off in an instance. Ooh, actually. Bit of a chore. Sonny, have you done Cadwell Gold and everything with that particular character? Or Cadwell anything? Solo and 7 boss in Murkmire? Yeah, but then you have to wait for the respawns. I actually soloed that when it came out. Well, before it came out. Really fun fight. He hates Cadwell. No, that's not important. Has you done the story on that character? Have you done, let's say, Green Shade before? before anyone gets ahead of me, have you done Green Shade's story with that character? You have? Well, fuck. There is a story where it will take you to a place in Green Shade. Oh my god, I've forgotten the name of it. Someone's going to shout it in the chat before I even get there. I'm going to find it in my hard drive in here. Wait a second. Anyway, while I remember what it's called, I'm going to describe what it is. It's basically an instance as part of a quest. But if you don't hand in the quest, you can stay in there and it respawns over and over and over and over and over and over and over. Gotta go. Thank you, Gravy, for joining. Much appreciated. That is where people used to power level a long time ago. Do not power level. It will hurt you. That's for other people, by the way. But back then, when it was a vertical game instead of horizontal, that's where we used to go. And I've forgotten what the fucking place is called. I will show you on the map in a moment. In fact, don't kill me. Thank you. It is right here. Hectorheim. That's what it's called. So if you start the quest in that particular zone, it will lead you to there. So you need to go... This is a long time ago, by the way. There's an Ultimate Zone guide on the channel if you need it. You basically start a quest in here, you go up here, you talk to a dude, then you do all this stuff over here, and then this opens up. When you go in there, it will constantly respawn skeletons over and over and over and over and over and over and over until you hand the quest in. It's really good. They're on like a 1 minute spawn time. Don't tell anyone I told you. The only other people that can ever go in there are the same people that are on the same quest as you, and if they're only going in there for the quest and they hand it in, they can't go back in again anyway. So just don't hand the quest in and have it forever. Anyway, you're looking at Hectorheim is what it's called. Gotta go. Thanks for the run. Gravy, thank you for joining. Much appreciated. Bit and cake in the chat for anyone who enters or leaves. You're a legend. Facing Stonefalls too. That's true. Actually, you could also go here. Hrothgar. There is a... Where is it? I haven't got it on this character. There's a public... not a public dungeon. There's a delve around here somewhere which is full of skeletons. It's got... Fuckaton or whatever his name is, the mini boss in there. Skyreach? I mean, there is Skyreach, but Skyreach is shit. And anyway, most of them aren't. You've got a mixture of enemies in there, and you have to keep respawning the fucking thing. Whereas if you go into Hectorheim, you just sit in there and wait. 60 seconds respawn, 60 seconds respawn. Gonna kill 3k skeletons. You need to go to Hectorheim. Skeletons in Cragwall Delve somewhere in the middle. I can't remember. Skyreach one? You can, but there's a mixture of enemies in there, and you're gonna have to keep resetting it over and over and over, which is fucking boring. Again, this particular place here, I mean, you could just go on another character and level him up anyway, because the level is across your account. Obviously, your rapport is gonna be different, but your level up for that particular character, as long as he's unlocked on another character, it will still continue over. But here is where you want to go. That is where all these fucking skeletons are. There's a little pool about this sort of size. They spawn, splat them. 60 seconds later, they spawn again. He's palatable in Hrothgar on the same delve you were mentioning. Was a quick circuit, to be fair. That one is full of undead. Characters warden only. Oh, man. See, this sounds like a you problem. Outside of that, I'll tell you what. Put website in the chat. Use the drop-down menu to the Ultimate Zone guides. Anywhere that you can think of that you want to go to that you're unsure of, everything you could possibly imagine is there, including all the delves and world bosses and public dungeons, and it tells you what all the enemies are and all that kind of stuff, or at least hints at what's in there. So if you are lost and you can't find out what to look for, use those. This character hasn't got fuck all on his map, so I can't really demonstrate it, but there's quite a bit. The one in Hrothgar is really, really good. Fuckazod, his name is. I know it sounded like I said Fuckazod. I did not. I think his name is Thukazod or something like that. It's close to that. Let me see if I can find him. ESO. It's close. Thkhozod. Fuckazod. That is in Hrothgar. That's the boss of a delve. You want to go in that delve. To sneeze? Yeah, basically. We're one Lazy Sorc short, people. Someone give us a Lazy Sorc. Wing. Whisper in-game on PlayStation EU. We're gonna go smash stuff. We've got easy dungeons today. We should do something more difficult. Is this your rag picker or mine? Deconstruct jewelry. Show me your resto stuff, Les. Not in front of the children. The DDs. Remember, kill it, loot it, sell it. You'll get a shit ton of money in no time. What's wrong with the Magmar boss is great for a tan, but doesn't work for Zera if the skeletons don't count. Well, rip. I mean, you still got to wait 5 minutes for the boss to keep spawning anyway. My phone is mighty empty, so I'm going to lurk. No problem. Shout out for Tony Silver if you're not following already. Dude. We can't find a Lazy Sorc. We should quit ESO. We're going to wait for a real healer or a DPS. It's late on a Monday. School night as well. Love this motif. Look at the back. It's a face. Oh, we got someone. Oh, for fuck's sake. You know they're just going to run anyway. Whatever's the point. Today, RNGesus is on the weaker side. Oh well. Let's go. I will loot this while you kill those. Super fast. Skip grotto and go full clear. Do I skip? What? Try again. Do I skip or go? Dude, I get on with it. I'm not scared of this content. Like most people, why they have to stay away from the bosses in case they get beat up by them. No, it's just more efficient. It's really not. You miss out on all that loot. And all that XP. And all that money. I just wanted something a bit different, that's all. Skipping is for the weak. It fucking is. Imagine target practicing for weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks, and when you get up against something easy, you run away. Not as good as you think you are. No. Leno, I don't know why you're this side. This is where I'm turning them away. Cool circle and all, but this is where I stand. There's a defender of full clear. It's not a long dungeon, but people love to jump at the waterfall. Yeah, because they're scared. You'll find that most people that skip actually end up dying on the last boss anyway. I had someone get really upset about that once. Decided to have a go at me in my own comment section. Like, that never happens. Actually, no, the elite players don't die on there. You're thinking about yourself, because I'm sure I've seen you dead once. I love how people love to self-proclaim what they are. Like, dude, I've watched some of the most experienced players fuck up on that boss because they got overconfident. It's a fact. I might need to pull the boss. They get overconfident and they underestimate how hard the fucking thing hits. They stand in lightning, which is hilarious. You should see him in Infinite Archive. Go to Arc 6 or 7 and get confident. Fucking hell. That hurts. It's a bit of a meme now that people mock Fungal Grotto 1 while equally not actually playing it. I've never seen a dungeon skipped so much. Oh no. That's a crafting quest. What do I need that for? Ads just add more fun. Well, they're not ads, they're trash. Ads are only on boss fights because they're additional enemies. But still, it's money and loot. And that's kind of why you play. You play to splat stuff and get stuff out of their bodies. I never make any gold. Yeah, because you never fucking kill anything. I'm here. Look how difficult it is to fight these. Look how scary they are. And you've all seen that one guy that struggles to get out of the fucking water. This is really scary. I came here for loot. Thank you very much. Yoink. I'm here. You're terrified of ads. That must be it. Fungal 2, most people skip the fucking boss because they don't know how to kill it. They're like, oh, it takes too long. Do you know what takes too long? Because you don't know the mechanics and you did it wrong. I'll explain. FG2 in the chat if you want the guide for it. But the witch boss that has 3 spiders, she will put a mark, much like a regular Nightblade, on someone in your group. When that person is marked, the spiders will chase them. It is up to that particular individual to keep those spiders away from the boss. If you do so, you can fight the boss. If not, then the spiders might die near the boss. When they die, she takes less damage. To the point where if you kill all 3 of them, she will take 90% less damage. So the reason the fight takes too long is because you didn't leave the spiders alive. Simple. Take them to the back of the room, fight the boss. Whoever gets marked next, move. Yes, you can hold them still as a tank if you're careful and if you're clever, but if you're not, then you're fucked. People don't go for the skip, but for some reason jump on the crab instead and go for the final boss. Yeah, it's silly. Meow. I fired the wrong button. How are you? Oh, you haven't got aggro, don't worry. You got to get out of that. And he's dead. See that dude over there? Yeah, he died. Why? Because that's the same reason everybody dies. They get too confident on this boss, and they stay in stupid, thinking they can tank it. Rip no death. The most common rip no death in the game. You just saw it. Granted, he's relatively new, but it doesn't matter. Same rules apply. There are people that have been playing this game for years that still make the same mistake. That time he learned. Some people forget. Boing. G. Don't know if he's staying or leaving. We'll soon find out. Might be staying. He's staying. We're going for it. Spider Clout's ice staff. All this trash. 80 gold just like that. For nothing. 288 for one piece of gear that you would have left on the ground. He did leave. He didn't even say bye. Alright. Activity finder, dungeon finder, random vet, go. Give us something good. Random question, as knowledgeable as the game as you are, Zai, in your opinion, is there any potential candidate at the moment for first dungeons that could replace Banished Cells or Spindle Clutch? Do you mean as in what you should do or what they could move around? Because what they could move around is an unusual speculation about stuff that doesn't matter. What would I suggest? Anything. Whatever you want. As a learning platform for dungeon mechanics. As a learning platform, go in any dungeon. Any. You learn pretty much everything you need to know inside the tutorial. Everything else is unique to its own instance. Give or take. Let's go. Darkshade 2 in the chat. Might be DS2, considering the other command. Probably not, actually. It's not that Banished 1, Spindle 1, and Fungal 1 are things you must go to learn. That's just that in the Dungeon Finder, those are open at level 10. You can go in any dungeon you want. You can just walk in the door. Apparently their command is incorrect. Rip. We've got another new dude today. Or in this one. We've had multiple newer players today. That's really, really good. Or at least newer accounts. Fuck this fight. It's broken. You got to be in the room, otherwise you keep resetting forever. Fuck my life. If you're not in the room by like 2 feet, it'll keep resetting. People kept trying to cheese it and park him on the corner. Who knows, because those are the ones that first open the game progression. They are, but they're not the only ones that are open. Every single dungeon is open to you from the beginning. Every single one. It's just if you use the finder, that has its own kind of locks on it to suggest what to do. Doesn't mean you have to. You can go into trials straight away. Just walk up to it. When they open in the dungeon finder and when you go in are 2 completely different things. You don't have to follow the rules. It's just that if you want to walk through the door, you need to have a group with you already. Or you can use the group finder and set a group up, and then you'll have a group with you already. Why are people running away for? You know better than to run away. All 3 of you are running away from enemies that won't kill you. Don't be scared. Kind of move them into the room so you can come in. Come here. Thank you. Thank you for standing next to me. That's helpful. I don't remember the command. It might just be Dark Shade 2. This boss has interrupt mechanics that most people cannot see. Lena can't because he sees them all as brown. Kind of blind. He sees brown instead of red. We've said hit the brown bits and he can't see, so whatever. These 2 have a channel. If you interrupt it, good. If you don't, then someone's getting stunned. First idea, so I walked into a dungeon door, no horse, at the time because Gold Coast, and knocked it, not even using the finder. Yeah, because you can. That's what we used to do. We used to wait outside and just see if anyone turns up and go in. Why are you fighting those? Kill the boss, please. You'll be there all day killing those. They take less damage. Easy peasy. DC2 is the command. We got there. Thank you. He's dead, right? No, he's not dead. That was really cool. Looked like I finished him off. I don't understand what the group is doing this time, because they're quite experienced, but they keep hiding at the back. Come in and kill stuff. Yeah, I know, people will get scared here and they run off the side and they go, oh, we're not going to kill those because those are too hard. Nope. Where's Lena? Lena crashed. Why are you behind me? Bless, you drunk. Thank you. These need to die at the same time, otherwise they'll keep getting back up. Roughly at the same time. Not exactly, but very close. Maybe. You are drunk. You keep standing beside the tank. What's wrong with you? This dude as well, this Necro dude. Get the fuck away from the tank. Can you fuck off, please? Dude. 3,274 champion points, trial. The reason I turn them around is so they don't hit people in the face, and also so anyone using backstab or anything that attacks more harder from flank will benefit you. Obviously you don't want those perks. There you go. See how easy that was? Run! Resto staff increased to 36. It's not even maxed. What the shit? Yoink. Yoink. Speaking of most skipped bosses, I bet a bunch of fellas that don't remember there's a Dwemer Ball in this dungeon. I mean, they wouldn't remember in this dungeon because it's in the other one. It's in version 1. I mean, there's still stuff up that hill, but most people don't know it exists, correct. And go. This is quite simple. Don't hit him. Anything you do will be returned back to you. He'll only take 10% damage the whole time until he hits the ground. The way to make him hit the ground is to kill these little minions, and they'll zap him. Tank, by the way, out there. Priority, the big one. And I don't mean the boss. I mean the big squid that comes out the back. Wherever he is. You still need to maintain a taunt, obviously. Where's the big one? Ah, there we are. Him. You'll get multiple. The longer you're in here, the more you'll get. They heavy attack. They're horrible. They'll wreck your group. Don't worry, I feared them. You are safe. Splat him! This is where he'll take most damage. And then when he goes back up in the air again, you need to go back to where you were. I.e. not nuking him. That dude's trying to nuke the boss. He's going to die because it's quite close to it, but he's in trouble. He nearly killed himself then. Taking 10% damage. Never mind. You're correct in version 1. It is. Remember, he reflects stuff, so if you do get too brave, you will kill yourself. You mean here, where the spiders are? The spiders and the spheres are still here, but the actual big one, you've already killed him. But yeah, most people skip these two. They do in Dire Frost as well. They always skip the mini before the last, before the ice boss, the one that literally teaches you Drodder's mechanics. Forgotten place, ignored place. This is going to be so much fun. Let's go. Now, if people stack up together, you can kill these really, really quickly. If people scatter, then it's a problem. And he's scattered. Don't scatter. Is that ninjas? Liana, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. We're pugging it today. Or kind of pugging it. I did some pugs. And partial pugging. I mean, it's audience participation pug with an extra. Whee! See, that was easy. Next boss is very, very simple, but it's the bane of most people's fucking existence, because once upon a time this was considered one of the hardest base game bosses. Alongside City of Ash. If you had the helmet from here, you were OP as fuck. Now it's obviously still tricky, still the same mechanics, but people have a bit more experience, generally speaking, unless they're relatively new or haven't done content in instances before. Leonard, you need to be in the room. 3 major mechanics. Poison, fire, and lightning. When poison happens, you need to heal. You can't taunt him, he will just run around in circles anyway. That is lightning. So if you stand near him, he'll zap you, and if you don't kill the ads, you're going to get in trouble. So you need to kill these fuckers. Multiple lightning mechanics will spawn 3 ads at a time, and you'll end up with loads. You don't want that. Sits down, goes to the next mechanic. Poison. Make sure you heal. That's easy, I'll put a heal on the ground. There you go, have a heal. That dude's gonna die. He's actually gonna die. Woohoo! Now fire. You need to stay away from the flamethrower and watch out for the fire that goes in the ground. You can basically get behind him. Now, when he finishes this, whatever phase he does next, it doesn't matter which one he does next, he will always do another cycle of fire. Watch carefully when he sits down. Stay the fuck away. He does it again. I think we got fire again. We did. So avoid the floor and the flame. Heal with the poison. And kill the ads with the lightning. That's it. I mean, this boss is a fun boss, but boy, I lost count of the wins he got over me. He's still very, very difficult for people today. If you've been playing for a very long time, obviously you've got experience. If you haven't been playing for long or you haven't done dungeons, that is still a pain in the ass. GG, thank you for group. Dude said GG. They just touch rest though. Banging. Boing. He was cool as fuck. Heals, heals, heals. Enjoy. Anyway, the hard mode is doing that. The non-hard mode is running into the middle there and pressing all the switches so the poison goes off. It's actually harder to do. Like running into here and realizing you have to press all these buttons while you're panicking about a giant spider running around the room. I think that's more difficult. Very strange. Older content was more complex though. Let's see if this dude wants to stay for another dungeon. Apparently not. He left. Queued too quickly because he ninja left. Bollocks! Let me move zone so I can do it again. Trying to switch his minigame harder as well. It is! And that's weird. Like, turning off the poison counts as non-hard mode. Now, I understand if it was just one button and you press no poison please, but having to go in there when all the mechanics are going off, that's quite complicated for less experienced people. I mean, it's supposed to be because version 2 was always designed to be much, much more difficult. What happened to Leonard? Did he break? Big of a group. Leonard's gone? He left us. Fine, I'm not upset. Could do something fun. See if I've got this. Have it. I think I do actually. I do have it. Skills, assassination, soul harvest. No, what the fuck? Did he leave? Is he done? If he's done, he's done. It's fine. You're doing fun stuff. I was gonna do fun stuff. Boing, boing. Rip, indeed. No, he is still in the group. What? He's not for me. Something broke. Who did the alert thing? Thank you very much indeed for the alert. He's in the group, but not in ours. Lena, send me a whisper. Oh, you don't need to send me a whisper. I can see you there. He can't leave the group. Is he broken forever, ever? I'll disband it. Oh, he's back in. So we're not going to do fun stuff? I'll take these skills off. Whatever the fuck is going on. That was weird. Whatever. Right, one more. Then I gotta go. Don't you dare break the game, Lena. Meow. Must be Zarson. Right, welcome back, indeed. That was strange. I was gonna go in a maelstrom on this tank. No, I can't. Fun has been spoiled. I wouldn't be finishing it anyway. It's getting late. Boing. For those that don't understand what the fuck is going on with this tank, I'll explain. Missed you so much. You live in the same house. This is to get your resources back whenever you want to, but it's going to cost you health. Really fucking easy to do. And you get resources back and heal just by doing damage. Any damage. This is run fast and healing. With resource management chucked back at you in the group. Really easy. And the pull and the charge are both taunts. And they both heal you. The other two skills are stuns and heal for the group. So it's really, really basic stuff. It just looks very different to that of a regular tank. Breach and AoE. Pretty easy. As if we got fucking crypto farts. Who's this dude? Another new person. Let's go. COH1 in the chat. If you want the guide. Yoink. See how easy that is? resources for days as long as stuff dies. If not, I'm spamming Leech and Strikes. Malice in the chat if you want the build. Yeah, I know, the AoE taunt side of things has been completely nuked, but that doesn't mean the build doesn't work. The build is actually really, really fucking good. It was good then, but it's actually a bit better now based on the way they changed Leech and Strikes, and, of course, the way that the Tormentor set actually applies a permanent taunt from your chains. They can actively taunt with it, rather than just overlap. Easy peasy. Really, dude? One more shoot, gotta get T started. Started! I mean, we might get 2 out of this because this is a very fast one. Yoink. 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 Have a heal and be fast. I'm gonna get off it soon regardless because it is fucking hot. Like, unhealthily hot. This boss is quite simple. Zombies spawn, kill the zombies. Don't stand in the circles of dead, otherwise you will end up dead in the circle. That's a big hit. Granted, if you've got 3 Lazy Sorcs, it doesn't matter whether you know the mechanics or not, it's already dead. But, at least you know the mechanics. You don't. I always go the wrong fucking way here. That's the way to go in Crypt of Hearts 2. Wookiees. It's a fucking mental Nightblade. How many in the chat have actually tried this out? And I mean, relatively recently. I used it in Infinite Archive not long ago. Fucking mental. Especially if you end up with the extended buffs bonus. You're going this way, dude. Put his back against, we put your back against the wall, he's not going to run that far. If you use the room space, he's going to run all the way down the corridor. You here first. Liches are quite simple. Stay in the gaps. Outside of all the rest of their mechanics, obviously. Ninja loot. Oh, have a heal. Don't die.
How many times do I have to tell you not to rewrite Orion's
Come here, come here. Was he stunned? Not a chance. I think actually the tanks. I think the Nightblade tank on the channel and the Nightblade healer are two of the most unique, let's call them support roles, that you will find versus the standard what you would expect from a tank or healer. I mean, they do what they're supposed to do. Their job is correct, and they have everything they need. But their design is very, very different of that of your standard version of a healer. I say standard, I mean what you would normally copy off the internet. It's not really a standard in ESO. Not your double resto or your resto destro stuff. Feed is mental. Put Feed in the chat or Malice in the chat. Both of them are Nightblades. One's a tank, one's a healer. Together, they're fucking mad. Do you mind? The amount of resources that Feed gives the group. Crazy. Hate that AoE. It knocks you back even if you're blocking. Nope. Both of these have unique mechanics that you have to pay attention to, but as soon as one dies, they basically enrage and have a new mechanic. They both have a very different one, but which one you choose to kill first is entirely up to you. Just whichever one would make sense as far as easier mechanic is concerned. One has loads of lightning stuff all over the ground that you can step in and out of. Obviously step out of it, and the other one has loads of flame shit going on that you've got to be very, very careful and watch your feet. All in the video. Right, that is me done because my guts are killing me. It's fucking hot. I need to get out of the chair. People, thank you very, very much indeed for watching. I hugely appreciate the support. If you are not subscribing on YouTube or following on Twitch already, hit those buttons. They are free. Furthermore, if you want to help support outside the channel, there are some links in the socials section or the socials link for Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. The website is onlygamer.com. Patreon, throwing, buy me coffee and merch. Support in the chat if you want to help me recover what the fuck happened last year, although I have managed to half that because a very nice person on the phone decided to consolidate some shit. And if you're not following the survival channel, put survival in the chat as well. That is new. Thank you for watching, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.